Very good morning, students. I hope you are healthy and fine. So, let's start with our fifth chapter, that is the sentence from your English grammar book. So, before proceeding, let us understand some points which are important. What is a sentence? What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words arranged in proper order that makes complete sense. So, a sentence is a group of words, or it can be called as a combination of words that are arranged in proper order, means that are arranged in proper sequence that makes a complete sense, means it gives a meaning, it gives a clear meaning to us. We can understand the meaning of that sentence properly. That can be called as a sentence. It contains a verb. Children, please remember that any sentence, if you are writing any sentence, it must have a verb. A sentence without a verb is incomplete. Verb refers to doing words. It refers to doing words, means it tells us that what the subject is doing. It gives us more information about the sentence. It tells us the meaning of sentence, that what actually the sentence is all about. And the third point, a sentence always starts with capital letter and ends with full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. Children, a sentence always starts with a capital letter. We never start any sentence with small letter. So a sentence always begins with a capital letter, and it may end with a full stop or question mark or an exclamatory mark. So you can use any of the three. It can be a question mark, it can be an exclamatory mark, or a full stop. So these are certain points that needs to be kept in mind before framing any sentence. Alright. Now let us look at some of the examples of sentences. The first sentence is India is. What do you think? This is a complete sentence or not? No, it is not a complete sentence, because we are not able to get the clear picture. We are not able to get the meaning of it. What is India is? Subject is there, verb is also there, but still something is missing. We are not able to get its meaning. So it is not a sentence. But if we come to the second part, that is India is my country, is it a sentence? Yes, it can be called a sentence, because we can get the meaning of this sentence. India is my country. India मेरा country है. So the meaning is quite clear. So this can be a sentence. This is a sentence. Now let's come to the second example. Sneha chess plays. Now in this, object is also mentioned, subject is also mentioned, and verb is also mentioned. But still, is it a complete sentence? Is it giving us a meaning? Sneha chess plays means it is all jumbled up. It is not arranged in proper order. So it cannot be called as a complete sentence. Now if we see the second one, that is Sneha plays chess. The spelling of Sneha is not correct. It should be Sneha. Okay. Sneha, Sneha. Sneha plays chess. It is correct, because first is the subject, then comes the verb, and then comes the object. It is the meaning of the sentence is quite clear, that Sneha is playing chess. Sneha chess खेल रही है. So we should just remember one thing, that we should get the clear picture. We should be able to describe the sentence. We should be able to get the clear meaning of the sentence. Alright. Now let's come to the third one. What is? Again, it is an incomplete sentence. It is not giving any meaning. What is? Nothing. What is what? What is tree? What is book? Nothing is clear. So it is not a sentence. But if we come to the second one, that what is your name? You can easily understand that a person is asking to you that what is your name. So it is giving us a complete meaning. So this is a sentence. So I hope that this sentence is clear to you. There are certain points that you need to keep in your mind. You need to arrange the sentences in proper order, so that you can get the clear meaning of any sentence. Alright, I hope this video will be useful to you people. Thank you.